Hello and welcome to the new show, Top TV, part of Logjam Media Network of podcasts. My name is Jordan, and this is a little trailer for what you can expect from Top TV. Um, it is a podcast that would be discussing peak television, top television shows, my favorite television shows that kind of don't fall into the Marvel, DC, Star Wars, fantasy realm uh, on the other podcasts that we have on the network. So this would be discussing things like the first show that we're going to discuss is Severance, season 2 recaps of Severance, one of my favorite shows of 2022. It took us 3 years to get back here. I'm thankful it's back on the air. That'll be the next episode you see in the feed. But we're going to talk that. We're going to talk shows like Lost, one of my favorite all-time shows. Talking things like Dark, um, Battlestar Galactica, all of that kind of stuff. And, television shows that are, of course, coming out throughout the time. Any show that I really start finding an interest in is a show that I probably want to be doing recaps of. Again, if it doesn't fall into some of those like Marvel, DC, Star Wars show things or like Lord of the Rings, stuff like that. Those things are all covered on the other podcasts in the network. So this would just be for like, I would say non-franchise TV shows that I consider to be really peak. Breaking Bad, if I ever revisit that, or Better Call Saul. Those are shows I consider, peak television. And I'm sure there will probably be a show that I watch for the first time sometime soon and decide to document my journey on watching that show here on the podcast. But I've been really amped about Severance, and I was, back in 2022, I was like, should I do a Severance podcast? And then now I'm like, there is a growing number of those, and I couldn't come up with a really good name. And then also, I want to be able to open myself up to discussing other shows as they premiere on here. Like we could do Stranger Things, season 5 when that comes out here on this podcast. I think that would work. But shows like that, stuff like that, is what we're going to be discussing here on Top TV. So this is just a little trailer for that. You can follow us. We have a Twitter account right now at Top TV Pod. You can also email us, toptvpod@gmail.com, if you have any suggestions for a show that maybe I haven't seen or a show that I have seen and maybe need to revisit, stuff like that. You can reach out to us there for that. But that's it. Thank you all for listening along, or if you're watching on the YouTube channel, have a great rest of your day. And the next episode you'll see on here is our Severance Season 2, Episode 1 discussion. My thoughts and theories as we start looking ahead to Episode 2.